your accent training practice going, Bhagya?
Super.
Super, you are practicing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to start today. Okay, Bhagya.
Picture in the Stars by Callie Hashway. Have you ever started at the cloud and tried to see pictures in them? Well, this is very similar to how ancient astronomer, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Bhagya, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So except Bhagya, I will be unmuting you. Otherwise, they will not stop speaking. Right? Okay. Bhagya. Okay, Bhagya.
Ma'am.
You can see the screen, right, Bhagya?
Yes.
Okay, Bhagya, you can start reading.
Pictures in the Star by Callie Hashway. Have you ever stared at the cloud and tried to see pictures in them? Well, this is very similar to how ancient
Ancient astronomers.
astronomers
Ancient astronomers.
astronomers named
Yes.
named the
Constellations.
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 Constellations are group of stars, and today there are 88
Officially recognized constellations. Okay, 1 minute. So I want you all to practice. I want you all to read and practice when I let any one of you read. Okay. If Bhagya is reading, I don't want you all to just play or just sit there idle without doing anything. So by the time Bhagya finish reading, I want you all to read along with her. Okay. So Bhagya will be finding difficulty in pronouncing certain words. Then I will be correcting her. So you can also check whether you are having difficulty in pronouncing that particular word, right? So she was having difficulty in pronouncing words like constellations, officially recognized, ancient, astronomers, etc. So when I was correcting her, you can also check whether you are having difficulty in pronouncing those words. Okay. So by the time I let you read. By the time I make any one of you read, I want you all to correct all those errors, and I want you to read perfectly when your turn comes. So I want you to listen to all the reviews that I am giving to each one of you and check whether you are having those problems, and I want you to correct yourself. Okay. So it is not just the reviews that I give to Bhagya is not just for her. It's also for you all. It's for all of you. Okay. It's applicable to Kalbi. It's also applicable to Adish. It's also applicable to Sain. It's applicable to all of you. Okay. It's not just for Bhagya. Okay, is that clear? I hope it's clear. Just give me a thumbs up if it is clear for you guys. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, so Bhagya, the thing I want to tell you is that you are having difficulty in pronouncing words like, so I want you to correct the pronunciation of stared. Okay,
Okay,
stared.
ma'am.
Okay, yes, stared.
Yeah.
Okay. Then constellations, ancient astronomers. So you don't know how to pronounce it, right? Ancient astronomer. You are having difficulty in pronouncing it, right? So I want you to practice ancient, ancient,
Ancient.
ancient. Again,
Ancient.
astronomers, astronomers,
Astronomy.
astronomers. And after practicing these words for a while, just try reading it along with other words. Like after practicing each and every single word separately, like ancient, 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 astronomers, 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 constellations, constellation, constellation, officially, 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 then recognized, recognized, recognized. And after practicing all these words, I want you to try reading it. Okay. Have you ever stared at the clouds and tried to see pictures in them? Well, this is very similar to how ancient astronomers named the constellations. Constellations are groups of stars, and today there are 88 officially recognized constellations. Okay, just give it a try, Bhagya, one more time.
Okay, ma'am. Pictures in the Star by Kelly Hashway. Have you ever
Stared.
stared at the cloud and tried to see pictures in them? Well, this is very similar to how ancient astronomers
Astronomers.
astronomers
Hmm.
named the constellation.
Very good.
Constellation are
Groups of stars. Bhagya, are you there? Bhagya. Are you there, Bhagya? Okay. Next. Meha. Meha. So let me check. Is Meha here? Meha is Meha Mahesh. Yes, Meha. Okay, Meha. I hope you can see the marking. Can
Yes,
you?
ma'am.
Can you, Meha?
Yes.
Okay, okay, Meha. I want you to read those lines. Okay.
Each is named for a figure or object that astronomers saw when they viewed the star groups. Most of the constellations are named after
Characters.
characters in
Mythology.
mythology. Hercules,
Hercules.
Hercules, Hercules, Draco, Orion,
Draco.
and the Great
Okay.
Draco.
Hercules, Draco,
Hercules, Draco,
Orion.
Orion,
Orion.
O- Orion, and the Great Bear is just a few. Others are named after the sign of the zodiac, like
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Scorpion.
Okay, very good, Meha. I want you to read it once more. Okay. So I will just astronomers. You know the pronunciation of astronomers, right? So
Yes,
astronom.
ma'am.
Okay. Astronomers, constellations,
Constellation,
characters,
characters,
mythology,
mythology,
Hercules,
Hercules,
Draco,
Draco,
Orion,
Orion,
Sagittarius,
Sagittarius,
Capricorn,
Capricorn,
Scorpius,
Scorpius.
Scorpius. Okay. So I want you to read one more time. Meha.
Each is named for a figure or object that astronomers saw when they viewed the star groups. Most of the constellations are named after
Named after characters.
characters in
Mythology.
mythology.
Hercules,
Hercules, Draco,
Orion,
Orion, and the Great Bear are just a few. Others are named after the sign of the zodiac, like
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Scorpius.
Okay, very good, Meha. So you know which all words are you finding difficulty in pronouncing, right? You know which all words you need to concentrate on, right? Okay, you are finding difficulty in pronouncing words like characters, mythology, Orion, Hercules, Sagittarius, right? Capricorn,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
guess you can. Okay, so I want you to stress on these words and I want you to practice it more. Okay, so just like I said, Bhagya, I said to Bhagya, repeat it again and again and practice. Okay, practice the right pronunciation. Okay, thank you, Mehla. Very
Thank you,
good.
ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Ronit Lijo. Ronit? Ronit?
Ma'am?
Okay, did you practice Ronit?
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to read these lines, the same lines.
Okay. Most of the
Constellations.
constellation are named after character in mythologies.
Okay, mythology. Hercules,
Hercules,
Draco,
Draco,
Orion,
Orion, and the Great Bear are just a few. Others are named after the, the sign of the
Zodiac,
zodiac, like
Sagittarius,
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 Cat-
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, and
Again,
Scorpio.
one more time. Sagittarius,
Like Sagittarius,
Capricorn,
Capricorn, and
Scorpius.
Scorpion.
Okay, okay, Ronit. One more time, Ronit. I want you to read till Scorpius.
Constellations. Most of the constellations are named after character in mythology.
What is it?
He- Hercules,
Yes, very good.
Drago,
Hmm.
Oni,
Orion.
Orion, Orion, and the Great Bear are just a few.
Okay.
Others, others are named after the signs of the zodiac,
Zodiac.
like like Sagittarius,
Sagittarius. Sag.
Sagittarius,
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius,
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius,
Okay. What else?
Capricorn, and Scorpion.
Okay, very good. You understood which all words you are finding it difficult to pronounce, right, Ronit? So I want you to concentrate on these words. Okay. Raihan Yunus, what are you doing there? Okay, Raihan.
Ma'am,
Yes, I want you to read.
okay.
Okay.
From where
Same lines. From most of the constellations till
most
Scorpius.
most of the constellations are named after characters in mythology.
Mythology.
Mythology: Hercules,
Hmm.
Draco,
Very good.
Orion,
Orion.
Orion,
Hmm.
and the Great Bear
Bear.
Bear
Okay.
are just a few. Others are named after
The
the
signs.
signs of the
Yes.
zodiac,
Zodiac.
zodiac like Sagittarius,
Yes, very good.
Capricorn,
Okay. And
and Scorpius.
Scorpius. Just like
Scorpius.
Scorpion, Scorpius. Okay.
Scorpius.
Okay. Very good, Rehan. So I want you to read more, okay? In order to avoid those stuttering and all in between, I want you to read more. Okay, yeah, Rehan. Okay, very good. Okay. Whom should I call next? Amrineme. Okay, Amrin.
Yes.
Most of the difficult words in this passage is just in these three lines. So I will ask you to read these three again.
Okay, ma'am. Most of the constellations are named after characters in mythology. Hercules, Draco, Orion, and
Orion.
Orion, and the Great Bear are just a few. Others are named after the sign of the
Zodiac.
zodiac, like Sag- Sag- Sagittarius,
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Scorpio.
Scorpius.
Scorpion.
Okay, very good, Amrin. So now you know, right?
Yes.
Now you know which words you should concentrate on while practicing. So those are Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpius, right? So I want you to practice more. Okay, so everything else is fine. Amrin, very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Now Okay, Andrea.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, the same, Andrea. I just want you to read the same lines.
1 minute, ma'am.
Is the screen visible, Andrea?
Yes.
Okay. Should I zoom it?
Most of no, ma'am.
Yes, Andrea?
Most of the constellations are named after characters in mythology.
Mythology.
Mythology. Her, her,
Yes, try. Give it a try.
her,
Hercules,
Hercules, Draco,
Orion,
Orion, and the Great Bear are just a few others are named
are
after
just a few,
the
right? After this line, the Great Bear and just a few. There is a full stop over here, right? So you should pause. So after Hercules, Draco, Orion, and the Great Bear are just a few. Stop. Okay, a pause. Then others are named after. Start again. Okay, okay. Continue, Andrea.
okay. Others are named after the sign of the zodiac,
Zodiac,
like zodiac, like
Sagittarius,
Sagittarius, Capricorn,
and
and Scor-
Scorpius.
Scorpius.
Okay. So now you
Scorpius.
know, right, on which all words you should concentrate on, right? So you are finding it difficult to pronounce words like mythology. Mythology is just okay, right? Mythology, now you can read it, pronounce it correctly, right? Instead of mythology, it's mythology. Yes. Hercules, Draco, Orion, Sagittarius, Zodiac, Capricorn, and Scorpius. So I want you to concentrate on these words and I want you to practice it again and again and again. Okay. Words
Okay,
alone.
ma'am.
Words alone. Not just Andrea. Not just Andrea. Whoever finds it difficult to pronounce these words, I want you to practice it again and again. Instead of reading this whole sentence or paragraph or the whole story, I want you to just take these words out and I just want you to practice it again. If you like writing, then you can write it down also. So that in that way you can by heart the letters, spelling of these words. Okay. Yes. Nia Mary. Nia.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nia. I just want you to read all these words that okay. I
Okay,
will
ma'am.
just underline those words. I just want you to read those words. Okay, Nia.
Constellations, characters, mythology, Hercules, Draco, Orion, Great Bear, Zodiac, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpius.
Obvious. Very good, Nia. Now I want you to read this paragraph. Okay.
But if you have ever played this cloud, you if you have ever played
if
this
it's just if you ever played,
if you ever played this cloud chasing game with your friends, you have probably
you
noticed
probably, you probably
you probably noticed that different people see different things in the clouds. You may see a bear while your best friend sees a lion. In the very same cloud, this is also the case with naming the constellations.
Okay, very good, Nia. Keep it up. Continue
Thank you,
practicing.
ma'am.
Okay, very good.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Dave. Dave? Are you there, Dave?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I just like Nia did, I want you to read all these underlined words. Okay, first I want you to read all these words.
Constellations, characters, mythology, Hercules,
Hercules,
Hercules, Draco, Orion,
Orion,
Orion, Great Bear, Zodiac,
Zodiac,
Zodiac, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Scorpius,
Scorpius.
Scorpius.
Okay, Scorpius. Okay.
But if
No,
you
no, 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 no. I will give you another sentence. Okay.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. 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 You can read these three lines.
And as a result, the same constellation can be known by different names across the globe. One of the best known constellations is the Big Dipper. If you were ever seen it in the sky, then you know it looks like a scooper or a dipper.
Okay, very good, Dave. I know. Okay, you are practicing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I want you to continue practicing, and I want you to improve your accent. So instead of you know dragging all these words, I want you to read it fast. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So I will just read it again, those lines. So, and a result, the same constellation can be known by different names across the globe. So, full stop, pause. One of the best known constellation is the Big Dipper. If you ever seen it in the sky, then you know it looks like a scooper or a dipper. So instead of dragging it like and as a result, so instead of reading it like this, you can just read it fast. So
Okay.
how will you be able to read it fast? How will you reach to that point where you will be able to read it fast and speak fast?
We have to practice.
Yes, you have to
You have to
practice, right?
practice.
Okay, now I'm going to take your attendance. Okay, before that, let me note some. Anantita. Anantita, you didn't read today, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't get a chance, right, Anantita? Okay. Anantita, Zain, Anantita, Zain, Xavier, Ishan, Abdiel, Abdiel, then Sheba, okay, Sheba, Azra Rafiq, right? Azra, okay. Stenin, okay, Stenin. Ahlam Sheza, Ahlam, Muhammad Ihsan,
Ma'am?
yes, Yes, clear?
I didn't get the chance.
Yes, Adish. Adish.
Ma'am, I didn't get the chance.
Okay, who is this?
Kalbi. Kalbi.
Kalbi. Okay, Kalbi.
Fatima.
Ma'am, Zain didn't get the chance.
Abdiel.
Ma'am, you didn't get the
Ma'am,
chance.
Abdiel.
Okay.
Fatima.
Yes, yes. Noted, noted. Okay. Tejasri, right? Fatima.
Aradhya.
Okay. I want you all to send me an audio. Okay. All of your names are noted. So I will be asking you to read in the next class. Okay. You will be getting chance on the next class.
Done.